Bludshot the Hedgehog. That's who we're covering today. And this guy, all of his shit is missing. I can't show you any of his videos. They're all gone. I can't show you anything from his history because it's not archived. And this is what happens when people don't archive lolcows. So all I'm going to be doing is reading this article because that's all that fucking exists. There's no further research I can do. I'm going to try to recreate his Bloodshot episode 1 because that's the only thing that's salvageable. But right now, all we have is his article. And this is a quote from the ED staff after seeing this article. Oh, great. Another hedgehog. And here's a picture of Bludshot himself. I won't zoom in on it because this is actually a higher resolution than if I zoomed in on it. But we can see that he's a red hedgehog with a knife, a gun, and several bullet holes in a brick wall behind him. I'll never understood how bullets pierce brick like that and create like a metal rim around it. But whatever, this definitely isn't shitty PNG effects on top of shit. And this is Bloodshot's fat material, apparently. A recolored rouge that's also red. Bright red.
God.
Bludshot the Hedgehog, and I guess it's referring to him and the character. That's going to get confusing. Is another Sonic fan who thinks tracing and recoloring Sonic characters make him cool. This is not the only problem, as he MS paints over pictures of Sonic and then makes episodes out of it. Now, this was really common back during the commentary community, like the early days of it, but they were commentating, and it's because they were too lazy to get an artist to do their shit. But this guy actually tried to make like a whole series about it, and like what's weird is he's not the only one. There was multiple people on YouTube, like there was dozens of these fan series where they just take Sonic X screenshots and make a whole series out of it, and they're mostly all lost now because the people realize, what the fuck am I making, and deleted it.
Embarrassing.
Which are really just slideshows. Now, all of this is unnoticeable, but apparently these episodes and OCs make him the king of a group on YouTube composed of Sonic fans, because Sonic fans are special individuals, and their personas. Bloodshot's main character and most original is, well, Bludshot the Hedgehog. And no, Bloodshot is not a typo of Bloodshot. It actually is spelled B-L-U-D. It's just a cooler way! Exclamation point, 1, exclamation point.
Oh, yeah.
Typically, any Sonic fan, he doesn't take criticism. Oh, yeah, that's like the key thing for all of these people. If you give him any, your comment will be deleted. As a result, there is way too much positive reaction on his page. As the creator himself, he likes Nickelback.
Oh no, what a degenerate.
It's always Nickelback. 9 Inch Nails, Nickelback, always fucking this shit. He is an avid cosplayer. However, he broke all the rules of cosplay by being a Narutard and dressing like Cloud. Babe, what do you think about people who are in the Naruto?
I think they're epic. I like Naruto.
Bloodshot does not find VTech lulzy, nor does he like Mudkips.
God, this is old.
I know, that fucking internet lingo. Bloodshot is the author, also some strange fetish for lime from some shit anime show as shown in his cause space, proving furries can always find something new to ruin. TLDR, Bloodshot has his own little circle jerk of friends that made themselves their own little DeviantArt on YouTube. That sounds confusing, but I get what they mean.
Yeah.
Update! Bloodshot decided to make a deviant. That's outdated. The DeviantArt has nothing in it now. Like, it's just junk. It's nothing special. We're skipping that, and then you can do this, babe.
Okay. So, not the box.
Yeah, you can just say Bloodshot series.
Okay. Bloodshot the Hedgehog series. Bludshot the Hedgehog Episode 1. Enter Bloodshot the Deviled Hedgehog. The best movie ever.
Deviled Hedgehog sounds like deviled eggs.
I know. It doesn't sound pleasing at all.
Can you see our epic author here, right there, with his light Yagami cosplay?
He's serious. Don't make fun of him. The movie starts out with an epic, not stolen theme song setting the mood for the best 10 minutes of your life. Then it goes into when Bloodshot was but a small boy. Everything is well. Mom is going to make his favorite dinner. And
we never found out what the favorite dinner is going to be.
No, never.
I don't think I remember what the dinner was.
I don't either. And the sun is shining, but Bloodshot returns to his village and it's on fire. Followed by some truly great voice acting showing what an emotionally scarring event this is for Bloodshot. Dr. Eggman then reveals himself as the destroyer of the village. Dr. Eggman is actually pretty nice about destroying Bloodshot's village. Hell, Eggman gives Bloodshot free shoes that make him run super fast.
He gives him shadow shoes for no reason.
11 years later, Bloodshot is still pretty sore about the whole destroying the entire village and killing your family and friends thing, so he decides to kill Eggman.
And never thanked him for the shoes.
Wow. Even though he is mad enough to kill Eggman, Bloodshot is not mad enough to take off Eggman's special shoes. They were a gift.
He knows if he took them off, he'd just be a normal guy.
After some cutting-edge animation, he finds Eggman, but something mysterious happens. Bloodshot's power level goes off the charts, and he finds out someone is in his brain controlling his moves. Bloodshot makes a deal with his brain, but Eggman flew away. Bloodshot decides to go find the Chaos Emeralds for no specific reason.
It's just like Shadow, you will find the Chaos Emeralds and deliver them to me as promised. Yes, random voice, I will.
The episode was sadly deleted?
Yeah, deleted.
Oh.
There's being dumb.
Most likely due to copyright infringement, or because it sucks so badly.
I will be replicating this. I have all the footage. I'm going to be getting the audio recorded. Either I'm going to be Eggman or True is going to be Eggman. We've already got Dumbsville being Bloodshot himself. So this will be re-uploaded soon. So if you want to see this garbage, be ready for that. And we got a quote from Bludshot the Hedgehog. I need to figure out what's going on inside of me. Oh, do you want me to read that one?
Sure.
Bludshot the Hedgehog 2. Enter Jake the Rock Fox. Nothing happens besides Bloodshot getting a new partner, Jake the Rock Fox. Again, not a typo. All Jake plays is Nickelback, which Bloodshot likes. We are then shown how hardcore Bloodshot is when he beats up one of Jake's critics. Then Jake decides to follow Bloodshot, and even though Jake is more annoying than Slippy from Star Fox, Bloodshot never kills Jake. TLDR, Jake is a furry that no one likes in this series, just for comic relief. Poor relief at that.
Bludshot the Hedgehog, Episode 3, Duo Problems. Nothing happens. No, really. Fox finds a Chaos Emerald, and then there is some poor comic relief. The entire episode was to make Jake seem helpful for the first and last time in this series.
I wish we could watch these.
I know, they sound so good.
I might have to recreate them.
God.
Bloodshot Episode 4, Enter Rocky the Boxing Echidna. I want to see this.
This is real.
I hate that this isn't real anymore. I fucking hate it. If you thought the quality was bad before, then this will blow your mind. Bloodshot had to record the entire video onto a digital camera from the TV, so the focus keeps fading in and out. Plus, he introduces a new character called Rocky the Boxing Echidna. Yes, Bloodshot even ripped off the Rocky movies. How Bloodshot managed to get this shit onto TV when his computer was down, no one knows. Rocky the Echidna sounds equally like Borat, but Down syndrome. Rocky then has the misfortune to run into Bloodshot just in time to fight a fucking robot again. They defeat the robot, with Bloodshot then asserting that he now has a team that rips off Sonic Team formula.
Oh my god. This sounds great.
And we're still going. There's still more.
God. Bludshot the Hedgehog, Episode 5, Team Blood. After taking 6 months to work on this video, Bloodshot has truly returned to the form of making great videos. Using only the most cutting edge in sprite animation, and in no way ripping off Sonic Team, he truly makes an opus.
I wish I could see it. It's sprite animated.
I know.
This could rival fucking S&T. I want to see it.
It really
Bloodshot, if you fucking watch this, with most of the lolcows who fucking watch my show, do eventually find this. Fucking re-upload this shit.
Please. Close enough to compare his first episode. Essentially, Bloodshot, Rocky, and Jake are practicing their attack formations until Bloodshot goes all emo. Rocky bravely confronts Bloodshot's emo-ness and learns of Bloodshot's horrible past. Oh no. Then Rocky and Bloodshot get into a philosophical conversation about if it is really right to kill Eggman after all Eggman has done, reminding one of a scene from Watchmen.
It's kind of reminding me of Jesse's creation, fucking Run the Hedgehog.
Oh, yeah, Run.
How he has to go and kill Dr. Egg Freeze, but he keeps doing a bunch of other shit that's not killing Dr. Egg Freeze.
Yeah, just beating around the bush. Finally, in typical Bloodshot fashion, the team fights a giant robot. Again. God. But they all learn the value of teamwork. Oh, and Eggman says something about getting Bloodshot's brain or some shit. No one really cared that much about it.
YouTube took it down because they're stupid. A quote from Bludshot the Hedgehog.
The actual hedgehog. But fear not, Bloodshot fans. Bloodshot himself has personally stated that when the first season ends, he will redo all the original 1 through 5 episodes.
I don't know if he will, and I don't care enough to read all of this shit.
No.
Bloodshot and the Blitz Hedgehog Avengers. Ooh, it's a GIF.
Oh,
it's a fucking GIF. This is how he promoted this, which gives me the idea how bad it is. Oh my god. I love this guy.
I do
He
too.
needs to return. What happens when all the A-list heroes disappear? You get J-list heroes to save the day. The story is just Blitz and Bloodshot doing stuff and trying to save the day from an evil villain who lurks in MS Paint Castle with the Soviet flag on it. Because communism is always the problem. The villain plans to give everyone a curse mark to make them evil. That sounds like a hentai plot.
No, it's an art plot.
There were also a shitload of original Sonic characters that would have a cameo from one episode and then leave. But then, in Sonic fashion, the characters first have to collect all the Chaos Emeralds to defeat the bad guy. These episodes were entirely impossible to watch as text can't be read, since Bloodshot thought it would be a good idea to make the text the same color as the character on the screen.
Genius. Characters. Bloodshot has a lot of time, and he spends it mainly on making OCs. What Bloodshot and all his fans fail to realize is that all of Bloodshot's characters are recolors, and even the backstories are uninspired, much like many of the artists on DeviantArt. Bludshot the Hedgehog. An interesting fact is that Bloodshot is not actually a recolor of Sonic. No, he is actually a recolor of Chase the Hedgehog, proving that Bloodshot is actually the most original recolor ever, besides Shadow. He even carries guns that he never uses, and can turn nigger at will.
See, that's what I didn't get. Like, in episode 1, just episode alone, he pulls out a gun and aims it at Eggman, and he doesn't fucking do anything with it. He just pulls it out.
Or something.
He was a kid, too. Where'd he get the gun?
I know. What great parents. Also, Bloodshot has pants. Do any other non-recolor Sonic characters have pants? I don't think so. Even if he only wears pants, it is to give people the impression that he has any sort of genitals. Bloodshot has many sex toys of Ruby the Hedgehog to Cassie the Bat. He is so knee-deep in these girls that he can't get them off of him. But wait, Bloodshot also has a dark and moody side of having a horrible past, of getting his family killed and his village burnt down. God. Bloodshot's backstory is like every other character's backstory in the Final Fantasy game. So keeping up with the archetypes of anime and video games, Bloodbag is all moody because of his past and tries to sound like Clint Eastwood or Cloud. But this only adds to Bloodshot's awesomeness.
I'll read this quote, and then I'll go to emo.
Okay.
I am a hedgehog you don't want to mess with. Quote from Bloodshot on Bloodshot. Emo the Hedgehog. He is emo. What more do you want? Emo slits his wrist and cry about having no friends. Sounds familiar. Listens to Linkin Park and cries. Wears black. Writes poetry. Wears faggy emo hair and cries. Emo is just Shadow, recolored in all black, who hasn't become a hero, an hero yet, so he didn't kill himself, okay. An hero yet. Emo is just emo because he never had any parents and his only friends kept emo happy. Contradiction, and emo is never happy, especially when your fucking name is emo. One day, all of Emo's friends die in an avalanche. Seriously. Then Emo does the most sensible thing and tries to become an hero. But Bloodshot stops Emo, so now he lives on to become the So now he lives on because that is what Emo's friends would have wanted. When Emo isn't doing emo things, he is having sex with Goth the Cat. It is believed that emo is Bloodshot's self-insertion. Why wouldn't Bloodshot be a self-insertion? Like, what the fuck?
What?
And who the fuck names their character Emo? You get the thought.
Oh, of course I do. Relatable. Goth the Cat. A gothic cat-like creature who stumbled upon Emo the Hedgehog while he was under attack from one of Eggman's countless generic robots. Despite having no special powers or other magical bullshit, she comes to the Hedgehog's rescue. Seriously, what a pussy. Assisting in the brief conflict and coming out on top. After the dust settled and this extremely cliche battle had ended, they both brushed themselves off and stared into each other's eyes. Love at first sight, am I right? A deathly pale cat with blood red hoop earrings, black jeans, red eyelids, black t-shirts, with such creative messages such as hate or death.
Not with an A.
Upon them. Black thigh-high boots, and well, you get the picture. Despite trying too hard with the dark appearance, Goth is ironically the most original-looking character in Bloodshot's roster. Want some more irony? Bloodshot didn't even create her. The award goes to this one, Shadow Fangirl 101.
Okay, and we got a message from here. It's a creative idea, guys. Why does everyone think this is so bad? I mean, yes, people are emo sometimes, but this has a creative idea no one else has ever thought of.
Thank you.
Non-important recolors. Jinx the Chameleon. No one understands Jinx because he is a ninja. Jinx really is just Espio, but recolored. They even have the same damn backstory, except Jinx is way better than Espio.
Indigo the Hedgehog. One day, Bloodshot awoke from cold sweat. He just had a stunning dream. No, not a wet dream of lime. This dream would change the world, but thanks to shitty art abilities, it got all fucked over. So Bloodshot just recolored silver purple and called the abomination indigo. Bloodshot then called it a night and resumed his wet dream. Making a terrible character based on Silver, an already terrible character, thanks, is like anything that George Bush has done. A seemingly okay idea, but ultimately catastrophic.
Pete the Parrot. Just a recolor a jet from Sonic Riders. He's blue. He drives a blue Corvette. Despite being a bird, he lives in a blue box with cutout windows and never appears again.
Oh, poor Pete. Butthurt. After his butt buddy Blitz closed his YouTube account, Bloodshot couldn't take any more of the hate recolors have to put up with for being such an unoriginal piece of shit. Apparently, Bloodshot is too retarded to find Blitz on DA.
Okay, I'm gonna open this and we're gonna see what it is. I'm gonna open the image.
Oh, damn.
I want to touch flirty. Watashi wa... no, I'm not doing that.
That's just a tagline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind getting your face ripped off, XD.
XD.
So that's her tagline? Yeah, it is. I hate taglines.
Me too.
I don't care. She's so F in hoot. In hoot. Sorry, miss, but you are dealing with a homosexual. Ooh. Yeesh. Oh, that's bad.
That is.
A new hardcore design. Recently, Bloodshot released a YouTube video displaying his character's new look. I doubt that exists anymore. It's not going to exist anymore, is it? No, it's just a link to fail.
Mm-hmm.
I assume they just do that whenever a fucking link dies. No, it would seem that Bloodshot has gained a new partner in crime, Sonic Girl 21. While this may be a mere sock puppet account or a completely new contender, we are not yet certain. Stay tuned for more. I don't think there is more.
No.
Only a handful of his totally original and awesome OCs were recolored. As you can see, Bloodshot looks more like an extra from the newest Final Fantasy game. Ruby looks... I can't see anything. You're not...
I know.
They don't share any of the photos. Like, do any of these link to anything? I don't think they do.
Mm-mm.
Ruby looks like a sluttier than... you know what? We're going to look up Bloodshot. I'm gonna show you these characters. I won't know which one's which, but you know what? We'll try. I'll look them up. Here's the characters. I'll go one step over. Zoom that in. We're gonna zoom that in. We'll try to figure out who's who. Is that Ruby? Is Ruby just Red Amy?
I think so.
So Ruby is Red Amy. I'm assuming, what was his name? Rocky? Rocky is that Knuckles. Mm-hmm. And that Tails is that annoying guy who they said fucking sucks.
Yeah, he does nothing.
So there you go. That's what they look like. Get that image in your head. I had to look that up myself. And apparently fucking Bloodshot is a manlet.
Yes.
Look at him standing up to be on
He's
there.
serious. Don't laugh.
Bloodshot Productions. Okay, Ruby looks sluttier than ever. Rocky is still a nigger, only this time green. The Rock Fox has seemingly taken a trip to the local Hot Topic, and that's what he looked like beforehand. I don't know what his new redesign looks like because they sure the fuck didn't link it.
Nope.
The trolls attacked, and Bloodshot cried. It would seem poorly drawn flashwork and eye-gougingly bright colors were not quite enough to shield him from haters' onslaught. If for whatever reason you found some enjoyment from his shitstorm, you may wish to check on her DA profile, which can be found here. This young lass seems to be the average DA Sonic fangirl. Also, yes, this is the same Sonic 21 as the Chase the Hedgehog's page.
Bloodshot's docs and Hacksword. So, a friendly troll and his friend decided to get Bloodshot's password. They succeeded after finding it to be Peanuts.
Peanuts? Why Peanuts?
I don't know, like Charlie Brown or some shit, or the actual nut. You know that shitty comic strip in the newspaper? Oh yeah, it is Charlie Brown. The troll posted 2 comments on 2 channels, one of his own and the other on SpazKid XD's. Months after this happened, the account was suspended. Oh, and also his email was shadowhedgehog88@yahoo.com until they hacked it too.
The man behind Bloodshot. Bloodshot's real name is Ryan O'Connell. That's a very weird last name.
Yeah.
Now, for a short list of facts. He lives in Connecticut. He goes to an autistic school. He also uses a Mac. He's currently in some financial trouble. He attends a lot of conventions. Troll him IRL for great justice. A friend of his, Nick, believes who email punk, whatever, who fucking cares, contacted Ryan shortly after he was suspended.
The forever dwindling circle jerk. Blitz the Hedgehog. Blitz's Bloodshot's...
Let me open this up.
Okay, yeah,
we have
let's
to see
look at
this. I'm gay for you. Let's get married. That's not me. I say it is. What do you think, tinfoil? No, I mean, I was hacked here. Okay, but you don't have to get in line with the... I think it says the rest. With the others, yeah.
Oh, yeah. God.
He doesn't want to admit he's gay.
Blitz is Bloodshot's butt buddy. In nearly every one of Bloodshot's episodes, there is Blitz the Hedgehog with his ass ready for a pounding. The two also cause trouble with other original characters on YouTube. Blitz is just a recolor of Knuckles and Sonic, but green. Also, judging from his interest, Blitz is a pure American white trash with a love for wrestling, NASCAR, football, Metallica, and being offended by bad comebacks. In the end, no one cares. In dealing with his trolling, Blitz had decided to respond to the nasty plot video above by saying how much he doesn't care in a 6-minute deleted video. This, of course, falls flat on his face, even without him being butthurt about how he was the one being picked on. Later on, he even claims he can draw by showing off his shitty MS Paint trace of an Eco-Raptor cartoon. In even further retaliation of the trolling, Blitz decided to delete fucking everything on his YouTube account. Good thing he still has other accounts still open. The bastard finally just went ahead and said fuck it, making an account on both DeviantArt and Newgrounds. As one could imagine, his DeviantArt account is just full of fail and has decided to no longer feed the trolls. He believes he can do this by literally hiding all the comments, good or bad, or if they're from his girlfriend Blitz. Blitz, after being active on DeviantArt for 3 months, has already gone completely delusional, thinking that he can get into an art college with some of this amazing art. One could tell that Blitz is trying really hard to become the next success of the art world. Also, don't forget to check out his Fur Affinity account. Yes, it's true, he even draws Sonic Youth.
Oh no, I don't want to open it then.
No,
because
don't.
That's gonna get me fucking kicked.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
So I guess I read that. Fist the Echidna. Yeah, she's in this too, but you never guess. There.
Oh, okay.
Dark Dayton. A person who was so uncreative that he had to steal one of Bloodshot's characters. This is a depth not even Anon would sink to. Dark Gayton, clever, is also a wrestling fan. Notice the pattern here? Oh, he yelled at some guy to give him his persona back, but as we all know, except for Dayton, there are no girls on the internet. Another thing, all of this talking his videos in Microsoft Sam. Oh god, I fucking hate that. I hate that so much. Years ago, people would do that. They'd fucking put it through a text-to-speech thing. It never sounded good.
Never.
Even going so far as to make threats with Sam. Sam can't be threatening through his personas, even adding Chuck Norris jokes along the way. Oh god, 2008, be gone.
Please.
Way to go, asshole. Now he doesn't exist anymore. He deleted his account.
Shadow's one and only girl. A confirmed fangirl on the internet that took a character from Danny Phantom, turned it into a hedgehog, and then paired it with Shadow. Wow, something mildly creative. She loves Shadow and is a twitard?
Twilight retard.
Oh, okay. Shadow's one and only girl is also making a Dawson Creek shit stain for all the tubes to see in anime form. Stay tuned for some more lols.
Punky Frooster. One look at her page will tell you Punky Frooster is Katie of this group, complete with being bi and totally random. Punky Frooster, I hate that name, is far worse, for she is a furry. Much like Bloodshot, she has her own show of Sonic, but this time it's combined with Code Lyoko. I hate that fucking name. Code Lyoko, and at least 100 spelling errors. Still keeping in step of being a complete retard, Punky Fuckster also has the compulsion to hook up with every single Sonic recolor she meets, thus coming full circle that all fangirls are retards. Finally, Punky is a totally gay for Jesus, which explains why she has so much time on her hands.
Vaporeon trainer. Like, I can't stop laughing. A fat, ugly, emo Sonic fangirl. Her recolor is a purple Shadow the Hedgehog with at least 100 forms. She refuses to listen to people that say her recolors suck, and constantly switches between her creepy voice and Speakonia.
I hate Speakonia,
videos.
God.
I know. She also thinks adding a racing stripe to an original character is a new design.
And I think that's it. That is it. I am going to look for one thing. I'm going to look for something, and let's see if I can find it.
There was a recolor named Bloodshot, inspired from Linkin Park and Sonic X screenshots.
Peaceful. Hey, I should get back home. It's almost dinner time. Hope Mom's making my favorite. Dramatic gasp.
Suddenly, Blood's shitty town blew up in flames as the recolors stared, terrified.
Mom! Non-existent father figure, where are you?
Quick, because all they're doing is causing trouble. And I actually had phone sex with her boyfriend in the United Kingdom. That's what the phone sex thing was about. So why don't you drop this shit and get your facts straight before you claim anything?
Okay, so I burnt down your shitty city. Here, have some Nikes.
There's a lot of assholes on YouTube using real bad words.
Don't scratch those goddamn things! I'm working a half-time job, you know! Ugh.
And so, Bloodshot began sucking dick to make a living. After the large amounts of cock intake, he eventually began to lose his little bitch voice, and gained a much more deeper voice, making him sound more mysterious. My name's Bloodshot. For years I had to endure cocksucking in the corners, all because my recolor family had to die! Now with no basement to dwell, I am forced to sleep in the wilderness. My sole purpose in life is to kill Eggman. But for 11 years I've been chicken shit, apparently. But that day begins today!
Eggman! Oh, great. Another recolor.
What you have done is
Unforgivable! I will destroy you!
His power level is off the scale! I'll come back for that power some other day.
No, you don't. Not so fast.
Due to the intense faggotry, this current scene was removed because it was about to rip off Bleach. God damn it, Bloodshot. What's this? A Chaos Emerald. I need to collect more of these. I'll put them in my ass.
And that was Bloodshot the Hedgehog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know we did.
Yes, we did.
That was from Spaz Kid. Great shit. I'm gonna be doing a redub of Bloodshot the Hedgehog, and I'm gonna be uploading it on my channel soon, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna go back to uploading multiple videos a week again, so sorry for being gone for a week or two. It was just the holidays. So what do you gotta say about this, Taylor?
This was a lot to take in.
Better than CWC. That's what we needed. That's it. That show's over, boys. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you really like it, share it. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Before the credits roll, I thought I'd give a shout out to my multiple ways of making money. YouTube is starting to slowly sanitize the platform, making it hard for people to make money on edgier content like I do. So I'm reminding you guys that I have a Patreon. The Patreon has plenty of reward tiers, including seeing my podcast early and possibly getting on the show if I can fit that into the schedule. I have video recommendation tiers that you can try to get into. I always have a BitChute account. So remember to check out all these different things in the description below.